Hi, welcome back to the Allotment Gardener. It's the 18th of August. The weather is bright and then a little bit of rain, bright and a little bit of rain, just bringing all the weeds up, so we've got lots to do there. Look what I found. 3 of these with all the bits, just need put back together. Another bit of freebie for the plot. Got loads of gardening to do, loads of chores to do, so we'll crack on. The first one is to clear out the remaining potatoes from the experimental bed. I'm not going to film myself digging, as I always tell you, but once this bed's dug over, we'll see what the return is and see what we're going to do with it. Right, while the cameraman does the raking over of the bed, I'll just take a quick picture of the spuds that we've harvested there. Let them dry, hessian sack or paper bags, stick them in the garage, and they should last for quite some time. Now we've got the bed cleared, it'll be a good time to give this a quick refurb. Same as you may have seen in one of the first videos we did when I reduced the size of this bed. Just going to put some battens in to support the boards, one on each side, bash them down, and these are very easy to change. Should this become rotten, I can take that out, cut the battens, put another piece in. If you start screwing them all together, before you know it, you've got a major job to take it all apart again. The reason I've repaired that bed and have it raked over is it's the first start of the rotation and the overwintering. We've taken the spuds out, we grew some leeks in the greenhouse, whacked them all in here to keep them going, and now I'm going to transplant them and put them in their overwintering position, which is in bed number 1 where the potatoes were. Phil planted these in the greenhouse some time ago, as I say. We're going to stick them in here now for overwintering. Little tip, just give them a little shake just in case there's any mud where we've dug them up inside the leaves, as if there is, it's going to end up inside as the plant grows. We've raked over, get the dibber, make a nice hole, bigger than the plant we're planning on putting in there. Give it a shake, stick them in the hole, but don't fill the hole in completely, because this will give them a bit of room for growth where they're under no pressure to grow, because there's no compacted soil behind them. I'll put a couple of rows in and we'll show you them once they're in. Soil's a bit crumbly, so I'll show you another little tip. Got my rake, push the rake into the ground, give it a twist, and you've got the perfect leek hole. I'll show you a close-up of that. Push it in, twist it, lift it out, perfect hole. I'll just take one out from here to show you. There you go, absolutely perfect. Just last few peas being finished off there. We put some late last chance saloon peas in there, hoping they'll grow, but whilst taking the canes off I broke the only long cane I've got left. Once again, today is the day of tips. Too short the canes, provided you've got a couple of ties around them, they shouldn't sag in the middle, and you have one very long cane which will stretch over the like so. Time for a bit of harvesting in the cucumber bed. I think we're going to have this beauty off. See what we can do with that, and pick a few other bits and pieces, maybe the last of the moolies and one of those marrows I think coming out. I'll pile them all up, let you have a look at them. Been missing some of these top beans, getting a bit long here. Interestingly, whilst I started picking these, I noticed some of the fire tongues. Now, I can only imagine that we've dropped a seed in amongst the runner bean seeds, and one of them is fire tongue. So, even though we weren't getting quite so many off of that one, we're going to get a few more that we'll have with our tea tonight. I mentioned last week I thought there was blight on the hanging basket tomatoes. Yes, there is. We bagged up the one from the far side. The second one's got to go. The important thing is that we don't spread the disease, so what we'll do is we'll take the whole thing out, lock, stock and barrel, and get the chains off of it. The whole thing into a black sack, tie the black sack up, a bit of rubbish in there as well. I'll take it home like this. I'm not just going to put it in the bin, I'm going to burn it. I haven't got that much growing in my garden at the moment, so I'll have a bonfire at home and burn this. But I'm bagging it up so as I walk off the plot I'm not spreading blight right across everybody else's bits. Just a short video this weekend. We've dug up the spuds, sorted out the bed, fixed the border, stuck the leeks in their overwintering position, got rid of the blight, picked a few bits and pieces, bit of weeding and watering, and we're just left with the crop for our tea and for our lunch.